Catholic Life Coach podcast, where I help ambitious Catholic women overcome fear and self doubt so that they can boldly step into the dreams God placed in their hearts, live authentically, and grow a business rooted in their faith. I'm your host, Carla Fitz. I am the Catholic life coach, mom, entrepreneur, and your companion on this journey of holy ambition. Each week, we dive deep into faith, mindset, business, and identity so that you can live aligned, lead confidently, and create the impact God designed you for without guilt or hustle. If you are ready to stop holding back and start showing up as the woman God created you to be, you are in the right place. Welcome, and let's get started. Hello, my loves, and welcome to this week's episode. I am thrilled, so blessed, so excited to be here with you. Before we get started, I have to give you a disclaimer. My mic is no longer connecting to my computer because the plug that connects my mic to my computer broke. And so I am recording this episode anyway, but it's not going to sound the same because I'm recording it with my computer. But hopefully this sounds okay and you can hear me well. And I cannot wait to just get started into this episode. I have been doing a lot of coaching on emotion. And emotions are one of these things that, for some reason, society has been telling us that we need to just get over ourselves. Come on, just move forward. Let's just pass on through the emotion. Some emotions are bad, some emotions are good. We want to feel more happy, but we don't want to be sad. Because we are afraid that if we feel sadness, we're going to get stuck in this emotion. And the truth is, that is far from the truth. Here are some truths about emotions. First and foremost, emotions are just a vibration in your body. Emotions cannot, will not harm you. I know that for so many of us, certain emotions feel threatening. For me, one of those emotions is embarrassment. I am so scared to feel embarrassed. But you know what? The moment we add fear to embarrassment, it gets harder to feel. It gets more uncomfortable to feel. Rather than just accepting embarrassment as an emotion, just a vibration in our body that is going to move through, we make it mean something. For me, I make it mean I can't handle it. What is it for you? What is your emotion that you are so scared to feel? Perhaps is fear. Perhaps you think fear stops you. Here's the truth. Fear is just a vibration in your body. It can't actually stop you. But what it will do is it will stop you if you tell yourself that is the power that fear has over you. But another possibility for fear can simply be, I'm growing. Of course I feel fear. I'm growing. Fear isn't a bad thing. It's what we make it mean that gives it the power. Same with sadness. If you're just not comfortable feeling sadness because you think you're going to get stuck in that feeling, know that sadness, once again, is just a vibration in your body. And if you know that sadness is completely 100% neutral, how would you rather relate to it rather than I don't want to feel you? If you can imagine your emotions as a little toddler, if you were constantly telling your toddler, you know what, I don't like you, you go to the corner and get over yourself so that I can be happy, that's what you're doing to your emotions. Here's the second truth about emotions. Emotions are actually a beautiful way for God to communicate with us. Emotions are there to let us know something. If you allow that toddler, that beautiful emotion, to come forth without judgment, the toddler would tell you how they feel. Hey, look, this is what's going on. This is how I'm feeling. And if you would allow that time for that particular emotion that you do not want to feel, what will happen is it will get processed faster, with less resistance, with less judgment, because you allowed that one emotion to be there. Now, what happens is, and this is the third truth, is you can process an emotion within a few seconds, maybe a few minutes. If you sit with it, if you allow the vibration to go through your body and you're like, okay, I'm feeling you, I see you, what do you need? We process emotions. This is also done very, very well within coaching. That way, your coach is holding space for you to feel that emotion, to learn that that emotion is not only neutral, but it's safe, that you're not actually going to die if you allow yourself to feel that emotion. What happens is, we sometimes get so scared of feeling a certain emotion, we don't allow ourselves to do the things that may or may not cause us to feel that way. So if God has been calling you to do something, but you are afraid of feeling a certain way, you won't do the thing in order to protect yourself from feeling that emotion. But what happens if you tell yourself the truth? That emotion is just a vibration in your body that will be processed within a few minutes, that it's safe, that it's not actually life-threatening. What happens then? Is it worth not going after those goals and those dreams just for you to not feel that emotion? I have been very scared of embarrassment for a long time. That's one of my shaky emotions. And I'm like, I don't know that I like you. But if I allowed my fear of embarrassment, of that one emotion, to rule my life, I would not have a podcast. I would not do videos on Instagram. I would not put myself out there. I would not be helping the women that I am helping because I was scared of feeling that emotion. The reason why I felt so called to do this podcast this week is because my invitation for you, my love, is that if you want to step into a more bold, more authentic, more encouraged, more aligned, more exciting, powerful, and empowered life, you have to be willing to feel all of the emotions that come with it. Now, I am saying this knowing and having experienced and still experiencing the fact that feeling the full range of emotions isn't comfortable. It is challenging. It's frustrating sometimes. But when you allow your brain to know and trust that first you can handle it, second, you're not going to die because you feel that emotion, third, God is with you. What is God telling you with that emotion? What would happen if you allow yourself the possibility that, yes, I might feel embarrassment, but I might feel fulfilled. I might actually feel connected. I might actually feel excited. I recently coached one of my clients, and she was saying, I feel two very different emotions. It's the same emotion as fear, but it feels completely different in two different scenarios. In this scenario, I am terrified of fear. I don't think I can handle it. It's going to stop me. But in this side, fear feels exciting. And here's what I told her and what I'm about to tell you. Fear is just fear. The reason why sometimes fear feels different, why sometimes fear feels exciting versus another where it feels terrifying and stuck and it stops you. The difference is what you are making that emotion. So if you are letting fear stop you, that's because you're making fear mean that it is the thing that stops you. But if instead you have the belief of, I'm growing, I'm stepping into alignment, then fear is not so scary. Then fear feels more safe. But fear is the exact same emotion. But depending on what we make it mean, it will define how we feel, how we act, and the results that we are creating. So my invitation for you this week is to get very, very curious. If you trusted and knew that first, feelings are neutral, that they are safe, that they're just a vibration in your body, if you allowed yourself to feel the full range of emotions, what would that do for your life? What would you do differently if you knew and trusted that you can handle it, that emotions don't mean anything, and if you allow yourself to live the most authentic and aligned life that is still 50-50, a life where you allow yourself to feel all the emotions, sadness, joy, excitement, fear, dread, all of it. What would that do to the rest of your life if you finally stopped running away from your emotions and instead learn to embrace them? Learn to stop judging them. Learn to fully step into them on purpose, for a purpose. What would that do? How would you live your life differently if you knew that feelings? All right, my loves, I hope you found this episode helpful. Before you go, I actually have an amazing news to share with each and every one of you. I have officially opened doors for applications for something unbelievably special. It is called the Radiant CEO Mastermind. This is a mastermind for Catholic CEOs to step into the next version that God is calling them to grow into, to expand their capacity for growth, to expand their impact, their mission, and to create a life that feels in alignment with the person God is calling them into. The Radiant CEO is a combination of group coaching. You will also get some one-on-one coaching with me. And at the very end of the mastermind, you will also get to be one of 5 women to come away to Assisi with me. So this retreat is only part of the mastermind. And if you are interested, I will leave the link in the description for you to find out all the details and apply to be one of 5 women to join me in Assisi and for the next 6 months starting in January to transform our lives. All right, my loves. Until next time, God bless.